What's up, everybody? August 28th, 2024. Welcome for another episode of Christian Shop Talk. This is episode 19, another weekly update on this kind of not hot Wednesday today for Houston, which is kind of a little different. What can go wrong will go wrong, if anybody knows what that's about. Um, but overall, what can I say? What can go wrong will go wrong. I have realized that so much at 44, but um, you know, all you have to do is get up, dust yourself off, and keep moving forward. So yes, everybody, a lot going on. Obviously, last episode I was getting back into the groove. RFK endorsing Trump. From that to DNC finishing up their party, and also moving on. September 10th is actually the debate between Democratic and Republican candidates. So that should be interesting. Looking forward to that. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of reporting on that. But before I go into a little bit more international or kind of just national in a sense, I did want to go and speak about this thing with Centerpoint. So what happened in the long run was Centerpoint went ahead and I guess explained where they stand as in what's going to happen. But I am going to go ahead and throw it out there and be a little dirty about it. They are throwing 140 million towards their pretty much towards their profits. So, or I'm sorry, 110 million. Excuse me, I was off 30 mil. So, um, them Centerpoint offers to forego 110 million profits, spend 5 billion in grid improvements. So obviously, after I read the article, obviously, I just grabbed a little bit from the Houston Chronicle article, which is written by Claire Howe, which is a staff writer there. And pretty much the company also told lawmakers it was to spend approximately 5 billion from 2026 to 2028 to harden its infrastructure against extreme weather and become the most admired utility in the country. Well, you're not admired right now. So, the test of all tests was this past hurricane. Obviously, you failed. And it wasn't even the fact that, say, considering what happened is what happened. I mean, meaning, half the city was without power for up to 10 days, or pretty much the whole city. They're like I don't still see any accountability if this information is already making it out. So they explain that, you know, here this says the cause of that is justified because it offsets the economic impact of the Houston area of not having power, which exceeds 1.4 billion per day, according to Wells' letter sent Wednesday to state legislatures representing the Houston region and who sit on committees focused on utility issues. So, I mean, like I said, they're probably toward they're getting their investments in line, and obviously, they laid out that they're still going to profit, considering that they're still going to mark up our bill eventually in the long run because it's no turn towards it. So they had also initially threw out a proposal of how much it was going to need to do all these upgrades, but now the upgrades have doubled. So that being doubled, obviously, a rate increase. So because now they're listing a lot of things that they're going to fix in the infrastructure of the energy grid, or the grid here in Houston. Um, it's going to be the electricity and the natural gas infrastructure. So like I said, Wells told lawmakers that CenterPoint plans to invest more than 21 billion in its electricity and natural gas infrastructure in Texas between 2025 and 2030. So I just wanted to bring that up. They're still going to get more money out of us, so just be watchful of just keeping in time, over time, it's not going to occur within this next few months. Also, what they brought up in the article was about the generators, and they're saying they're going to trade in one generator for a bunch of other generators that are more ideal for a situation like Hurricane Beryl again, where we were without power. They're saying that those generators are more ideal for a hurricane, or not a hurricane, but for a freeze. So that's where they said the investment went towards those generators, and those generators are for more ideal for that type of issues, or those type of issues. So I mean, we're like backtracking and then going forward, and then backtracking and then going forward, but we're still not having, like, I don't still see any accountability with Centerpoint at all. Like, I hate to say it, it just comes to show that somebody's in somebody's pocket if they're letting them kind of walk away from this. Obviously, everybody saw from the beginning of the committee where Centerpoint was being questioned by the committee, and obviously, which was the PUC, the Public Utility Commission, and them grilling Centerpoint. Obviously, everybody got their little fair share of them being grilled and this and that, but in the long run, nothing really even mattered. So, so on to the next. Um, the other thing I thought was pretty crazy was today that the Starliner. So within the last 24 hours, the Boeing Starliner, um, so the Boeing Starliner is.
We are going to interrupt for just a second because we want.
So, anyways, so the Boeing Starliner is coming back with Elon. Elon got involved. Elon Musk. So they're the astronauts that are stuck up in the International Space Station as we speak are not coming back till February 2025, which is kind of crazy. So NASA came out, spoke about it, spoke about how, yes, we messed up. Yes, we, they're pretty much going back and forth, which is not really any accountability. Also, dealing with Boeing. So, no accountability also with Boeing. They should have never sent that Starliner up to begin with. They already had mad issues already with the company with just building planes. But then they thought they would take a leap and take a chance to send a Starliner up to outer space. Obviously, we saw what happened with that. Two stuck astronauts in outer space that were just supposed to be there for 8 days and now going to be there till February 2025, and gonna they're actually sending Elon Musk's spaceship up to the International Space Station to. And see, that's the thing. I'm kind of confused. I'm not sure if the actual spaceship that, or the rocket that they're sending up, the fuselage that they're sending up to outer space. I'm not sure if that actually is going to be empty going up or what. So that's kind of strange because I know they have to be accountable if two come up, two got to stay or something like that. So I do know that the suits that they do need in order to go back with Elon Musk, they have to, I guess, get those suits, obviously put them on, get on the ship, and then come back. So obviously, what's happening also from what I read was that the thrusters that are on the Starliner, like, I'm sure, I don't know if any one of y'all really care, but the thrusters don't work. So it has no way of coming through the atmosphere in a safe way. So pretty much they could end up cooking if these thrusters don't work. And they already kind of knew already the fact that there was some issues going on with the Starliner. So I mean, sucks for the people that are having to pretty much go to be stuck up there till February 2025. I mean, I can only imagine. I mean, that's not like being stuck in another state. That's not being stuck in an airport. That's being stuck in outer space till February 2025. Just crazy. Alrighty, so kind of just whisking through some things. I kind of wanted to go over this, kind of get back to a little bit of off the subject of news and everything going on. There were some other things I had wanted to go on, dive into about Harris and Trump, but I figured I'd just have a little fun here and go over this fight with Craig Jones and Gabby Garcia. If nobody knows, Craig Jones is a Brazilian jiu-jitsu, pretty much professional. I don't know his whole record, but I just know the dude can wrap around you and get you on the ground, and he's pretty good at it, really good at it. So I believe a while back he had spoke on Rogan about signing on to a fight with Gabby Garcia, and the Gabby Garcia fight was if nobody knows, Gabby Garcia is a female who is exactly about 250 pounds, 250, 6'4". So she definitely has some size on Craig Jones. Definitely bigger. so so he took the fight. Well, actually, I mean, I'm saying he took the grapple match, and I thought it was pretty cool because I wanted to just kind of go over it. And, Craig Jones kind of made fun, kind of having fun with it. But then also Gabby Garcia was having fun with it too. I actually believe she really trained for this fight. Um, and Craig Jones kind of prepared, I'm sure he had to prepare. I'm sure he couldn't just go out there and just wing it. I mean, she is still 250 pounds, 6'4", big girl. So I thought it was just kind of innocent play just to kind of show. So I kind of wanted to go over the fight, and here we go. So this is Craig Jones right here.
Evolving into an outspoken agent of change focused only on the fair fight. Ladies and gentlemen, by way of his native Australia, fighting out of Austin, Texas, this is the natural born leader of the B team, introducing Craig Jones.
So here is Craig Jones getting ready to grapple with Gabby Garcia, 240-pounder, 6'4", 6'5", I would say. Very big female. So, obviously he had to have some fun, And then obviously they're laid out in a karate combat type of style, type of ring.
What is happening in my life right now? For some reason, it's become our job to put words to this. Craig Jones, three-time Polaris champ, two-time.
So yeah, I guess we're gonna go ahead and watch the whole fight, but it doesn't take that long. But during this fight, it's just really funny because obviously you can just tell Gabby Garcia is definitely a bigger person.
Out on the legs, heavy pressure from Gabby Garcia to sprawl here.
Listen, the crowd, they paid their money to be here. They were disappointed when Craig put his clothes back on. We found Craig's line. He wasn't even willing to do that.
So I'm just watching it as well.
So one of the running
I think it's kind of funny. And I'm
his
not making fun of women in general. It's just like I said, she's a big female.
Gabby Garcia.
And she likes grappling. And she doesn't mind grappling Craig Jones,
Drive forward, work her way to the back. Gonna get tossed here, perhaps.
So there was another fight I wanted to show y'all as well, which I thought was kind of funny. And it was a fight that was a year before, which is the MMA fight that she had with an actual female. And like I said, even there, I think she's a little more jacked than now. Obviously, that I don't know. I would think overseas there's a little bit more different rules. Because she definitely looks jacked in the other.
You gotta move the brain, my brother.
Craig coming around to the back triangle here.
Yeah,
It's
triangle
not
on
gonna
top.
work. There's too much space from the brain.
Funny.
Well, Gabby Garcia, she's in a bit of trouble here early.
That's a horse weave. You gotta watch out for that.
Manages to extract her leg. She's driving forward, trying to sit Jones down.
I think Gabby's going to try and smash him now that she's out in the fun and games. Gabby's taking this one seriously. She's known for her grinding.
Looking to come up on the body line.
Craig with the
Reverse Jones
reversal.
now.
I talked to that one. Yes, he can bump sweep.
Getting that arm
Same with
stretched
the
out.
old school stuff.
Up against
Wrapped
the wall
around.
here.
Yeah.
Never mind that New Zealand.
So and that's the whole fun thing about I do like about Brazilian jiu-jitsu is that when it comes down, it is definitely a you got to have a good morale, and I mean it makes you have a good morale, and I feel it's fun when I see these guys in the gym at Paradigm. It's pretty fun. It's like they have fun, it's a community. So I respect it. This is kind of a respectful kind of fight. It's not like anything where anybody's making jokes or. I mean, obviously, it is what it is. But I'm saying, it's a very large female against a, decent sized male. But she is being serious about the actual grappling match. She's not,
She have an Indian's burn. Yes, use that to your advantage.
Or I guess they are played her out. I don't know.
2 minutes
Oh, wow.
left into this first round. Craig Jones having it all his way here as he moves
So,
forward
yeah.
There you go.
and looks for the armbar.
Watch your feet. Never cross the street. Never cross the feet. Okay.
Craig actually listening to Renato Laranja's coaching advice
I don't
there.
know if that's the best idea, perhaps.
Ah,
He's going to come on top in a leg drag here.
And then, yeah.
okay.
Garcia's going to try and bail out on a leg.
So I'll go ahead and fast forward it because I wanted to show y'all how she lost the match. And all right, so it'd be about right here. So they rolled around for a bit, going back and forth, and then this is how it ended. And then I'll roll into the other fight that I wanted to show y'all where I thought it was pretty hilarious.
Really deep heel hooks.
So I guess tonight I just wanted to take a night off from talking about politics. Like I said, I just thought lately, last few weeks, kind of with everything going on, it's history being made. So I just wanted to kind of document. Didn't get much likes on it or anything, but it's all good. Just me, just kind of venting about what's going on and kind of getting my mind off of things. You got her.
Craig Jones is the world's first jiu-jitsu intergender champion. And listen to the crowd respond to what these two awesome athletes have done for the jiu-jitsu.
So this is the other fight that I'll show you towards the end.
Jones and Gabby Garcia.
It was MMA, Gabby Garcia. This is like a year ago overseas. I'm not sure if this is in Japan or in Asia. I know it's in Asia somewhere. So I just kind of wanted to show y'all on this one. But like I said, it's all fun. Just something to get my mind off tonight.
Surprised she has no rage. She might be worried about the takedown. Make sure this is not. You don't want Gabby Garcia in the clinch. Gabby throwing the punches there.
So obviously you can see how much of a difference she is here. She's jacked.
Daniel basically trying to disengage here.
Love to have an interview with her.
Pull away. Gabby's holding her. There we go.
Look at that.
Jab there by Gabby Garcia.
Dude, she's jacked. Look how jacked she is, just on top.
Combination by Barbara.
Yeah,
I think she follows that left hook.
And then the other girl just, I mean, there's hardly no upper body strength on the other girl except maybe like some kicks or, but I don't think there's any match. I don't think there's like any chance for the other girl, Barbara, to even have a chance. I can't even say her last name. Mipo Musino. I can't even say it.
Gabby
Barbara.
Garcia with the clinch, gets the takedown. This is exactly where she wants to be. Took her a minute and 45 seconds, but the fight is now on the ground here. Look for her to
And
control
boom.
Barbara until the opportunity presents
Look at that.
itself to go for that submission. It looks like she wants to go for that. She's looking for a
I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I'll actually be afraid of her myself. Damn, look at that. She's jacked.
Gabby with her hips low.
I don't train with Gabby, but I heard when she was on top, she was extremely heavy. Even for the 220.
Yeah, I would think extremely heavily. Man, look at that.
So she's
She has her.
probably every bit of 230 right now.
So also with this fight, it was just kind of funny at the end. There was
They're not good. It is all over. Gabby Garcia, as soon as she got on top of
so look at her. Gabby Garcia won.
it did not last long.
I actually knew Gabby Garcia in high school. So this fighter had wanted to fight her apparently
6-0, undefeated.
before this fight, but then she didn't make weight. So yeah, Gabby Garcia, big female. Look how big she is, man. Scary.
So the biggest issue is that
And like I said, this is why I always like about fighting. In the end, after a good fight, wipe the slate clean and move on. Be respectful of one another. Respect each other's corners and move on. It's all about in the ring.
Well, anything can really happen in MMA. I'll tell you why. Her idol, Christian Cyborg
Yeah.
Santos, it was a very different
I want to spar.
scenario. Oh, here comes. We got some chaos happening here.
All right, so this is the funny part. And see, this kind of reminds you overseas, like overseas. I
Trying to
think
steal the thunder.
when people complain in other languages, it just sounds so much more.
2 shows ago, Gabby didn't make the weight.
It means
and
a
she's
lot
still
more than
bitter
what
about
it is.
well, yeah, I mean, Gabby came in 26 pounds over.
It's just so much more aggressive.
Too.
You wouldn't be rising if it wasn't mayhem, Frank.
I love it.
Yo, man,
Respect you. I respect you. You deserve my respect.
感謝してます。そして尊敬してます。
This is be great.
サンドリ選手
Settle down, Frank. Stay here. No. Stay here, Frank. You're good.
Hold me back.
You're good, Frank. Frank. No. Oh, you're going for coffee?
Hold me back.
well, that's some drama
心か
there.
ら尊敬しています。
Come on. Let's fight. I'm
私も
here.
戦う用意はあります。
I mean, after seeing
Anyone.
what Gabby did there, I wouldn't be challenging her.
I'm here.
もう誰からも逃げません。誰でも向かってきて
She was actually saying, let's fight. Come on, let me fight you. And Gabby's like, I'm here.
Anyone.
ギャビー・ガルシアはこのリングに戻ってきました。誰でも向かって
Jack, look at her. Oh man,
Mayhem. Crazy
being overseas, you just see all. You just can't even make it up. And they're being serious. It's like it just looks like almost like WWF or something.
Barbara is Brazilian. She's the same country. And this is a business. And I respect her a lot.
今も言いましたけれども、この
Get her out.
上げてもらってそして戦って
Like I said, it just makes me even miss being in China.
バーバラ、ネポモフセの同じ同郷のブラジル人です。いい対戦をしてもらって感謝しています。
A woman in her 50s to fight someone at 33.
Yeah, I said it was like WWF.
Gabby's now mocking her.
The heavyweight girls. I need one belt. No good
no te sobras.
I need one belt. I deserve.
級の
ありがとう、
思うんだけれども、女子のヘビー級のベルトどうかな。
All right, everybody. Well, like I said, I just wanted to touch
Japan,
base with
baby,
everybody
they love
here.
their shows.
Glad everybody. Boom. Like I said, this Gabby Garcia, she just kind of trips me out. She's jacked. Oh man, she is jacked. I'm still amazed by it. Look at that. Look at this. Boom, 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 boom. Just rocking that girl. And she was still standing her guard. And she still looks pretty. Ooh. Boom. What? Yeah, the elbow. Ooh, dude, she's about to break that arm. She was about to break the arm. She's like, yeah, I'm out. She's like, yeah, I don't want to break my arm. All right, everybody. Well, aside from that, like I said, I've been very busy lately trying to move on, trying to get some things done. It hasn't been really easy lately. But that being said, let me get back to my stuff, doing my things. I just wanted to come out, speak about some things. Thought it was kind of funny to show those fights, kind of get off of the whole Democrat Republican thing going on right now. It's getting crazy. The clock is ticking now to when it comes to early voting, and then following up with the election. So definitely, I know there's going to be some things are going to go on from now to the end. No telling. I'm just kind of just watching, standing back, seeing what else is going to happen, what's in store for whatever, I guess, in a sense. So yeah, till next time. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for showing up. For the ones that did, I'll be back on Friday night for another weekly update before the weekend hits, and then obviously we'll follow up again for Wednesday and Friday of next week. Been a little busy, so if this show wasn't all that great, sorry. Leave a comment. Tell me what's up. Check it out. Please check thumbs up. Please subscribe. If you can, just share my page and make a comment. And everybody have a good week. All right. See y'all later.